Hi everybody, Dr. Belding here with a construction update on the Aubrey High School auditorium, new band hall, and renovated choir room area. So I'm standing right now in what used to be the stage area that was adjoining the cafeteria, and I want to kind of walk you through the renovation that's taking place this summer in order to create a new choir rehearsal hall for the program. So let's start off with, the kind of the concept. If you remember, where you see this concrete here, and you can see the outline I'm kind of pointing out here, that's where the old stage was, the front of the old stage. And then this out here that's formed up right now to pour some additional foundation for this classroom was just on the floor. The portable wall system, you could see where that beam comes up and then across. That's where that portable wall was that would close this off when the stage wasn't in use and then open it back up. So that kind of gives you a little bit of a context of where I am. So what we're doing here, when we looked at all the options to be able to have a choir rehearsal space, and we started a choir program at both the middle school and the high school last year, we really thought of this space because we weren't sure what else we were going to do with it. You can see, as I was just pointing out there, how this is just solid concrete. We had a wood top on it for the old stage, and then it's solid concrete down. And there was really no way to come in and tear this concrete out to be able to reuse it in some other fashion by taking that out. So that's when we started working on the concept of creating a choir rehearsal space in here. And so that decision was made, and so you can see how they've got the rebar set up, and they're actually next week going to start pouring the concrete to finish out this floor. There will be steps on this side to walk down for an emergency exit there. And then on the other side, there are some steps, and that's going to be the main entry into this rehearsal space. And there's a ramp that comes up, which was the old ramp for the stage over here. It's going to be really neat because we're going to put in an acoustical wall right there that adjoins the cafeteria, and it's going to be rated for sound absorption in order to mitigate and almost eliminate any sound transfer between the cafeteria and the choir rehearsal space or vice versa. So Poe Construction has really worked hard on the demolition since school's been let out to get started on getting this ready to go, because the target date to have this finished and ready for the program is the beginning of school this coming August. So there's a lot of work to be done, but we've got that you can see all the sheetrock and metal studs to form up the new walls and all of that. So back here, this will be the back part of the rehearsal space. There are going to be 2 practice rooms. You can see they're already kind of formed up with the walls there. And those walls go all the way up to the ceiling deck. That way, again, they will be sound rated to be able to keep the sound in those rooms, and that's what you want for practice rooms. I was just showing you over here a second ago, this is where the choir office will be. So that's where the teacher, the choir director will have their office space there. So we are so excited to be able to provide a great choir rehearsal space for the program to help it grow and flourish and be one of the great fine arts programs here in Aubrey ISD. So again, thank you to our community for supporting the bond that's making this possible for our kids, for us to be able to expand the programs that we offer and do great things for our students.